Hey guys, welcome to JoJo's Corner. I have an awesome book review for you guys today. I was super excited to get this book. I received it free as an ebook from Tyndale Publishers to review for them and of course to review for you guys. I basically sat down in one setting and read this book from start to finish. It was so good. It was so awesome. This book is a part of Tyndale's 7 Hours series. And what Tyndale has done is they've got together 7 different authors and they've written these stories that basically all contain this character named Thomas Constant. This character is very strange, very mysterious character. He's the kind of character that you don't want to show up in the middle of your life. No way. Basically, he tells the characters in the book that their time is up and they are about to die. But he offers them one of 3 choices. The first choice is they can choose to live 7 more hours. The second thing, they can choose to go back to their life and relive any 7 hours. And then the third choice is to just go ahead and accept the inevitable and die now. The book that I chose from Tyndale to review as part of this series is called Rearview, and it's written by Mike Dellosso. And it was so awesome, so good. I highly recommend it to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cover. It's on my e-reader. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's a really cool cover. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the synopsis for this particular story. It says, Professor Dan Blakely has it all until a false accusation leaves him in financial ruin with nothing to fall back on and little hope. In a moment of desperation, he decides to do the unthinkable. But when he loses control of his SUV and careens down the side of a mountain, his plans take another turn. Trapped beneath the frame of his mangled vehicle, Dan is visited by a mysterious stranger who offers him 3 choices. Filled with regret, Dan makes a decision, but little does he know that his troubles have only just begun. The clock is ticking. What will you do with the time you have left? I enjoyed this book so much. As I said, I basically sat down to read it and could not stop reading. I could not put it down. What I really like about the 7 Hours series is that you can get to know these different authors without having to invest a whole lot of reading time. Just pick and choose, the story that you think you would like to read. There are 7. They basically, go across the spectrum. Each one is very different. And so, but I really liked this particular one, Rearview. I really liked the main character, Professor Dan Blakely. Basically, he starts out a normal day, another normal day, but he receives a message that he needs to go and talk to his boss at the college where he's a professor. So he kind of knows that something is going on, something is up. And what we find out is that he's basically being fired. He went to his directors at the college and said that one of his students was caught cheating, and this student is the daughter of a very prominent, very influential type person, and not someone that you want to accuse of anything like this at all. And she has accused Professor Blakely of doing something that no professor should do to any of his students. So he feels like he's at the end of his rope. He doesn't know what to do and decides that the best option is to take his life. He hasn't told anyone about the situation. Basically, it's his word against hers. Even his wife doesn't know that he accused this student of cheating on her tests. So this is like basically her word against his. And he knows that his job is in jeopardy. His family will be devastated. There will be a scandal. So he decides the best decision is to take his life. And that way his family will be taken care of. And he feels like that's just the right solution for the problem. But he fails at his attempt and is visited by Thomas Constant and is given one of 3 choices, choose. I'm going to leave it to you guys to read and find out which choice he made. And honestly, I thought it was a really stupid choice, but I totally enjoyed the way that the story played out, and I think that you will enjoy it too. The ending was really good. It was totally surprising. I kind of had in my mind how I thought things would go, and that's not the way it happened at all. So as you read the story, don't think that you have everything figured out, because you don't. As I was reading this book, I couldn't help but ask myself, what would I do in that situation? If Thomas Constant came to visit me and gave me those 3 choices, which one would I choose? I think that all of us would like to be able to go back and relive, redo, undo things from our past, make choices differently than we did. But for me, I think I would choose to live 7 more hours. That's just my preference, I'd be like, give me 7 more hours and maybe I'll do something with the time. This book does make you think about time and how time is valuable and time is precious, and what we should do with the time that we have left. It's a very suspenseful story, edge of your seat story. You won't be able to put this one down, guys. I highly recommend it. You're going to love it. Check it out. It's from Tyndale Publishers. It's part of their 7 Hours series. This one is written by Mark Dellosso. It's titled Rearview. And there, I'm trying to show you the cover again, but I'm getting a glare. So, from JoJo's Corner, happy reading. Bye, everybody.